Excuse me. My stream monitor isn't up. One moment. I started the stream too early. I don't know why I'm talking about this. No, I do that. Because I want to. Oh no! Hello, ladies and gentlemen! Oh, fuck. Yeah, we died! We died. We well and truly died last time. The first major on-stream death that I've had. I've had deaths like that before. I've had deaths even more crushing than that before. My record is, I think it was either a 45 or a 55 hour run that I died on. And that was to me not noticing that my feather falling spell had worn off and stepping off an edge and just dying on impact. So that death I think was probably worse than this one. I did take a look back at the footage, as I always do with my deaths, just to try and figure out what happened, see if I can learn anything from it, and I actually still have no idea how I died. After reviewing the footage several times, I can't actually figure out what happened and how the vampire was able to do that much damage that quickly. Because as far as I could see from the timing of the hits, as well as the animation of the vampire, though the screen was moving around a lot, those were normal hits. Those weren't power attacks, and it was from one vampire, because the other one was dead and the third one was too far away to hit me. So I have no idea how that vampire managed to do that much damage. None at all. However, I think it's safe to say that in future I will just be avoiding vampires until I get my hands on Dawnbreaker, which point I'm going to try and kill them all. But yeah, I think it was a combination of several different things that... Yeah, I'm really not sure. Genuinely very confused about what exactly killed me in that clip, because it didn't seem like the vampire was... Based on the damage I'd already taken from that vampire, it didn't seem like that vampire should have been capable of doing that much damage to me. But regardless, we died. Which means, back to level 1. And unfortunately, after only just getting around to promoting Bunny and buffing my name to the Draugr Destroyer, we're back to the Skeleton Worker, which is disappointing. I'm going to change it. I don't like Skeleton Worker. I think I'm going to change it to, like, Skeleton... Skirmisher? No, neither of these, sorry. Neither continue nor load. We are reverting to our hard save. Okay, you know what? I was Skeleton Whacker almost the entire time. I hate it, but it is my punishment. When we get to the point when we can kill Draugr, we will once again declare ourselves the Draugr Destroyer. But for now, we must satisfy ourselves with sadly being the Skeleton Whacker, which is a shit name. Okay. Whew. Oh my word.
Wait.
It's this again. There's always this, like, awkward adjustment period after you get really high level.
Looks like he's gone for good this
when you have to try and get back into the mindset of being level 1 and of being fundamentally extremely shit. I'm not even wearing full heavy armor, am I? No. Or am I? Is that heavy? No, I didn't think so. So, yeah, we're... As always, you've got to run ahead, because we can't move anywhere near as fast as Hadvar. But the advantage this time is that we have a much better idea of what we're doing. It's a big advantage. Means we should be able to kind of beeline a lot of the important things, because we know what worked last time and what didn't. Goal number 1 is heavy... what? Oh, they're fighting something. What are they fighting? Damn. Can I get in behind them and murder them while they're fighting whatever they're fighting? That looks potentially doable. Oh my god, what are they fighting? Oh, shit. I guess now they're fighting me. Okay. That crossbow could do hefty damage to me, so I do need to be careful about it. Can you, come at me or what? Oh, motherfucker. I can hear them. I don't like the sound of that crossbow whizzing past my face. Shit. Didn't get my shield up in time. Nice one, Hadvar. Good man. Okay. Let's heal a little bit. I mean, hey, if nothing else, we're buffing our heavy armor skill. Thing is, at this point, we can kind of just die and it's fine. Because we reset about, like, 20 seconds. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, we have to try and catch up with this guy, which is always a pain in the ass as a heavy armor character. Cool. That was very, very smooth, actually. And I didn't have to cower and hide like I normally do. Not that I have any particular objection to cowering and hiding, of course, but it's fun to be able to actually dive in and get the damage. Look at this. Look at all this. Look at all this progress that I'm saving over. Oh, it's so sad. Oh well. Them's the rules. Plenty of stuff to pick up here. We're not going to loot. We're not going to bother looting the Shrine of Talos yet. We're going to come back and do that. Oh, one thing, for example, I think I'm going to invest in the lockpicking perk relatively early in this run, as opposed to the last time, where it took me a while to realise that that was probably worthwhile. It's only a minor benefit, but it is a benefit. Oh my god, hang on, is the shield better than mine? Oh no, it's the same. Oh, it's worse, damn. Imperial Shield's good. But then, yeah. So, things like, for example, I'm going to start hoarding soul gems. I think that's just a sensible thing to do. Because... well, I know I'm going to branch into enchanting, whereas before I wasn't so certain. And certainly I'm gonna hold on to unfilled soul gems, more importantly, because last time I was selling all the unfilled ones, because I was like, I'm never going to be able to equip this. Oh, not to equip this, to fill this. But of course I'm going to be using soul trapping items. Which... yeah, so I am going to be able to fill them. So I'm going to start hoarding soul gems in much the same way as I hoard regular gems. That is the plan. There's another dead bandit up there that I couldn't find, so this is fine. We can get it on the way back. The archer's the important one anyway, because the archer's the one who usually has the best loot. And yeah, so, I was debating somewhat about whether to go mage. I honestly think, given that I have absolutely no intention of doing the companions, that's one of the big changes. I'm not going to bother with the companions, not for a while, because Uthgurt is plenty good enough to help me. So, fuck it. I'm not going to bother going through all those quests, which is going to save us a lot of time and save me a lot of energy. And also, it means that I don't need to worry about potentially having to fight Voltheim. So I can sort of take the Warrior Stone kind of with impunity. Not quite with perfect impunity. Because... oh, Red Apple, that's worthwhile. Because it's still going to make it awkward for me to enter the college, which is still a big priority. But I think the long-term benefits provided by the Lordstone are just going to be so substantial that they're going to wildly outweigh the benefits of the short-term benefits of the Mage Stone, because the only thing it lets me do is get into the college easier. Oh, shit. Yes, of course. I forgot that I'm very near my encumbrance limit. Okay, so we need to aggro this dude quick, because Hadvar is making swift progress. Oh, shit. Hello. Fuck you. There we go. Hadvar. Oh, good. Yes, okay. We didn't get too far ahead, and it looks like this person is relatively lightly armored, so we should be in good shape. Got me, bish. Nice one, Hadvar. Holy shit. That was a little fucked. Another thing I'm thinking about is maybe making use of a mace until my sword skill gets better. I think that's probably worthwhile, because the armor penetration provided by it will just make a big enough difference. So this is 70 damage, this is 77, this is much faster. I think I'm going to stick with what I've got for now, until I reach, what's it called, until I reach steel, until I get access to steel. Okay, Hadvar, don't get in front of me, because I'm going to need you to assist me with these wolves. I should be able to take the wolves on my own, if need be, but it's much easier if I've got a good old-fashioned Hadvar with me. There we go. Whoop. Nice. Yeah, I just don't have basketball. What is... Oh my god, there's a... What? That is not normally here. Holy crap, okay. Hadvar's not going to catch up with that ever, is he? Maybe at some point he'll pull out his bow and shoot it, which is the sensible thing to do, so who knows. Sounds like he did, actually. Or maybe he caught up with it. It's difficult to tell. Okay, bro. Right, that's everything. That's all the wolves. And that's the biggest dangers before Ember Shard. So, Ember Shard is, of course, going to be our next target. Because, Ember Shard has a lot of money. Though we're going to do a quick trip back up and down to accumulate more gear first. Oh, ooh, but getting a couple of frame rate drops here and there. It's not ideal. Okay. Oh, still can't believe I fucking died to that vampire fight. Completely unnecessary fight to get into. So as I say, yes, I will definitely be avoiding vampires in future. As much as I think that fight generally actually was safe to get into. Certainly based on the damage they were doing. Oh, fuck. I missed my opportunity. Oh, I want to sell things to him before everything went down. I'll just wait for them to finish their interactions.
Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Got a cabbage. Ooh, I can have 2 cabbages.
Okay, come inside then.
Because this man gives me another apple.
Whatever you need, of course. But what's all this about? What are you two doing here?
Minor health and, more importantly, red apple. I can talk to him later. Yeah, unfortunately, this whole interaction makes him kind of go inside for a little bit, and then it makes it kind of awkward to sell things to him. But I could, if need be, I can just rest. Seems fine to me. Want a couple of things of bottled water.
We got... Take a look.
Ooh, and do I have any salt? I do have salt. Perfect. Okay. Bottled water. Thank you.
Are you listening?
All right then. Hard not to.
The ale is going.
How much carry weight have I got? 108. Alright, I'm going to need to sell what I can in here. Unfortunately, all the really heavy stuff can only be sold to Alvor.
Well, one of us has to do something.
Shut up, Camilla.
Yeah, well,
I need to
don't
sell
know,
things to
trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of
I
thing.
forgot his name for a second there, even though it's literally on the screen in front of me. So yeah, this stuff, I think, can only be sold to this fine gentleman here. Potions, of course. And I never remember to use those, even if there are situations where they would be relevant. That's 60, which is not nothing, but I'm basically never going to use them. Can pretty much guarantee that. Stunn's worth holding on to. Paralysis poison worth holding on to temporarily. At least. Oh, nice. 12 spider eggs. And then all the books as well, of course. We're reloading. I just accidentally sold the smithing book, which I don't want to sell.
Well, one of us has to do something.
Okay, take 2.
What? Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Don't mind me just accidentally selling the wrong shit. There we go. Craftsman's Manual we want to hold on to. Garnet we also want to hold on to. Wooden plate, don't even know why I've got that. Let's ditch that.
I better get back to
Okay,
clean.
cool. That should have reduced our inventory enough that we could... Oh, shut up, crazy lady. There's no dragons here. Honest. I'm trying to do my eyebrows, but it's not really working very well with the headphones on. Okay. As per, we want a shit ton of garlic. Nice. Garlic,
We've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry.
potions. I could start investing in enchanting relatively early. That's a great way to make money early in the game.
What's the big mystery? What are you doing here?
If I can
looking like you
find
lost
a
an
few,
argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start.
Soul gems. Can you
I was
guys
assigned to
stop,
General
for
Tully's
fuck's
escort.
sake? They just walked into me several
when
times.
we were attacked by a dragon.
Sigrid, get the fuck out of here.
Dragon.
There we go, thank you. Because the first thing we want to do is make a decent amount of money and get heavy armor to 25.
Ridiculous.
That is our first goal, because with heavy armor 25, we can take this perk, gauntlets improve your unarmed damage, and that should allow us to beat Uthgert in a fight.
You aren't drunk, are
Depending on the quality of the gauntlets, of course. Oh my god, an entire barrel full of apples.
Husband,
Okay,
let him
that's a
tell a
fucking
story.
jackpot. Jesus, Sigrid.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just
We're
wrecked
short
the
on
whole
salt,
place.
but
Mass confusion.
we're going to have a
I don't know
lot of
if
apple
anyone else
cabbage
got
stew.
out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here.
Yeah, boy.
I need to get back to
I was
Solitude.
completely integral and
I know
definitely
what's
didn't
happening.
hide behind you for the entirety
I
of
thought you
Helgen.
could help us out.
Nice.
Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Again, being very careful not to
Of
accidentally
course.
steal
Any friend
anything.
of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can.
Good to hear. Can I sleep here? Oh my god, I
Like
can.
But
Cool. Ooh, I'll take the carrots. Why not?
the Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in
Cool.
Whiterun
I got
to
the
send
quest.
whatever soldiers he can.
Hang on. I'm allowed to sleep. I'm allowed to sleep in this bed. Oh, okay. 24 hours.
Even your death.
Okay, so I'm gonna rest for like an hour at a
Take
time.
what you need, my friend.
Okay.
Within reach.
You need to go outside and continue
Really see
being
a
a
dragon?
smith.
What did it look
Can you
like?
go outside and continue being a smith and doing your fucking job? Oh, for God's sake.
Hush,
Well,
child.
I'd
Yes!
better get
There
back
we
to
go.
work.
You had better get back to
two
work.
make
Thank you,
yourselves at
Alvor.
home.
Good man, good man, good man. Okay, I don't have enough salt to make, like, 5 more apple cabbage stews, but I do have enough salt to make 1 more. So let's go get another set of bottled water. We're getting pretty fucking lucky, stew-wise, at the start of the game. Is that someone from the mod? I didn't recognize that voice. That didn't sound like a voice actor I know.
This is an ode to
around here
Skyrim's
somewhere.
staunch protectors.
Literally, the instant I walk in, I'm the only person in this inn, and this guy is like, okay, I have
We got
one
rooms. Take a
one
look.
audience member, one captive member of my audience. I'm going to immediately perform the concert of my life.
Bring to our youth.
Oof, nicely done, Sven.
today
I'm leaving.
is come-
I wonder if after I leave, he just sort of gets disappointed and stops playing. He's like, oh, why do they always leave? Poor Sven. Oh yeah, we can sell things to Alvor now. I don't think I'm going to bother using Voice of the Emperor just yet. I think I'll use that once
Take
I've got
what you
some
need,
slightly
but
more valuable
looking
stuff to
to
sell.
protect yourself
I mean, I could use it and
or
then
deal
rest and
some
then use it
damage.
again, but fuck that noise. That sounds like far too much work. Leather hood, and of course, 3-stone cloak. Alright, time to go hunt some ice wolves, let's go! Unfortunately, we're probably not at the level where we're capable of beating ice wolves yet. Because ice wolves are quite a bit tougher than regular wolves. However, yeah, no. If you're looking forward to me, I mentioned this already, Waz. Good to see you again, by the way. Yeah, I mentioned this already. I don't think I'm going to bother doing any of the companion stuff at all. Like, Uthgert is good enough. I don't need to beeline Farkas. I think I'm going to delay the companions for quite a bit in this run. Priority number 1 is get heavy armor to 25, because that lets us take the perk that boosts our unarmed damage proportional to our gauntlets, which means we'll have a much better chance of beating Uthgert in the fight. Then when we've got Uthgert, we're heading to Winterhold. Firstly, to investigate Alftand. Secondly, to attempt to get into the college. These are both things that we were only able to do quite a bit later in our previous run, but I'm going to try and prioritize them absolutely in this run. I think that's going to be a priority. So, okay. We have a level up. Should speed things up. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to get through things a hell of a lot faster on this second try, because I actually know what I'm doing. Oh, hang on, frame rate drops. Oh, no. Oh, no, yeah, no, frame rate drops. Oh, Jesus, what? Why's my upload dropping to 1,000? Shouldn't. Okay. Looks like it might just have been a temporary dip. But whatever. Okay. So, right. What's the next most important perk? I want to go early enchanting, but this is prematurely early because we don't even have any soul gems yet. Oh, early speech is always good. Early smithing also very good. I think early speech is going to do us more good. So it's speech or lockpick, I should say. I think early lockpick is going to give us the best. Don't think I noticed though FPS. Oh, really? It was saying, OBS was saying it, and I was seeing it there. I don't think it lasted very long. I think that's probably why. That is a free steel dagger. Unfortunately, none of the rest of the stuff is free. That's free. But we didn't bother investing in smithing, so... Okay, did I get the bottled water? I actually don't remember. Yes, I did. So let's go make myself another apple cabbage stew. And then we're going to do our second trip back up to Helgen and back down to pick up whatever loot we left. And then we're going to take on Embershard. That is the plan. How's my carry weight looking right now? 61, that's fine. And because we've got 3 of these, means we can afford... Oh, I can't afford to sprint, though. I need to remember that. Sprinting in heavy armor is a big no-no until you hit level 20. Not level 20, you know what I mean. 20 heavy armor skill. Like, the stamina drain from sprinting in heavy armor when you don't have that perk is unbelievable. Ooh. And honestly, I think investing in... the level 20 block perk early might make a huge difference as well, this one. Because from what I can tell, like, I seem to be losing an insane amount of stamina every time I blocked, which is why I wasn't blocking very often, but I think the reason I was losing such an insane amount was just not having that perk. And I think as soon as you get that perk, it becomes much more manageable. Okay, here we are. That's where the treasure is. Hey-oh. Let's see, is this good? That's pretty good. I'll fucking take it. That's really quite good. Soul gem. Like I mentioned, I'm not selling any soul gems. I am just going to stockpile soul gems, same way I stockpile regular gems. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what my priority should be. Whether it should be Alftand or Frost. I think I want Frost before heading to Winterhold. But delaying Frost at least until my speech skill has gone up by quite a bit makes a big difference, because it means you can... I don't actually know what happens if you try and take Frost without passing the speech check. Like, is it possible? Oh, hey! True Twisted Flu, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Oh, you have arrived immediately after a reset, unfortunately. We died horribly at the end of the previous stream. What the fuck am I doing? I'm not going to Embershard. I'm on autopilot. I'm not doing Embershard yet. I'm just heading back up the mountain to loot the Shrine of Talos and pick up any other gear that I've missed. Am I doing Stealth Archer? I'm not. Currently, it is Paladin. That is the plan. So, one-handed, heavy armor, shield, and restoration. With the intention being to murder basically all the undead. And the run officially ends when I complete Dawn Guard. That is the plan. I have completed a Stealth Archer build, Permadeath in Requiem, but it plays very, very differently in Requiem to in vanilla Skyrim. Because in Requiem, like, most high-level enemies are either highly resistant or straight up immune to arrows, which kind of causes problems. Most notably, Draugr and Dwemer automatons have massive, massive resistance to arrows. Which means Dragon Priests are straight up impossible to kill because you can't overcome their health regen. Same is true of Enchanted Spheres as well, for those who know what that creature type is. Stealth Archer is quite fun. Actually, I was thinking, I usually like Conjuration Permadeath. Oh, Conjuration's very good. But the thing is, if I was just trying to get through the Permadeath run, I'd be playing Archmage. I think that's the most consistent. So Conjuration, Destruction, Alteration. It gives you a weak early game, but you scale incredibly well into the late game. But I've already done that. So now I'm trying, like, actual themed builds, basically. Because I know I can complete these Permadeath runs with just sort of a powerful build. I'm trying to do it with more specific builds. My previous run was Conjuration, actually. It was Conjuration and Illusion with the stipulation that I wasn't allowed to deal any direct damage to my enemies. I could only hurt them with summoned creatures. I'm going too far, I think. Yeah, I was going completely on autopilot. I don't have to go back to Helgen. I just want to loot this camp and then grab the Shrine of Talos. Yeah, I mean, Conjuration, I think, is the most powerful skill in the game. Because it's the only skill which serves as offense and defense. Because you can use it to kill people, but you can also use it to draw attention away from yourself. Conjuration's incredibly powerful. Yeah, this is the one I didn't loot, right? No, I looted 2 of them. I looted that one. I looted the archer. Then there was one that Hadvar killed, and I don't know where he killed it. I'm probably not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna bother finding. If the corpse isn't obvious, I'm not gonna bother looking for it because they probably don't have anything that great. I'm just gonna head over to the shrine where we have guaranteed money. There's always a random magic item here. Sometimes it's worth more than others. I think last time I got like iron gauntlets of alchemy that are worth like 60 gold pieces, which was terrible. But first time I came here, I got like magic elven armor, which was worth nearly $1,000, so that was kind of nuts. Okay, come on. Let's spin that wheel. Okay, not terrible. That's fine. I will absolutely take that. Good healing potion, that's not guaranteed. The rest of this is guaranteed. The elven kit and the robes, that's guaranteed. I usually do conjuration only with bound weapons and reanimation, not the summons. Yeah, I think that's probably more balanced. Because I think when you have access just to infinite summons, assuming you've got good enough magic regen, it gets a bit ridiculous. So yeah, bound weapons only could be an interesting run. Bound weapons and reanimation only could be an interesting run. However, I have actually decided on what my next run is going to be after this one. I was thinking about it, because the previous run looked like it was going to go the distance. It didn't. I fucking died. But, my next run is going to be melee stealth. So I've done stealth archer, I've done stealth ranged, I've done all that. Melee stealth daggers only is going to be the next one after this. That is my plan. Because I've always kind of wanted to do... I've actually never ever done a single... what is it? Dark Brotherhood character on stream. I haven't done a single Dark Brotherhood character on stream. All my characters on stream have been like mages or warriors. Or of course the stealth conjurer character who couldn't deal direct damage and therefore was incapable of being a Dark Brotherhood member. So, yeah, my next character is going to be assassin, like, melee stealth. Daggers only is the stipulation for that one. So, no weapon other than daggers and no offensive magic. Maybe defensive. Do I have anything that changes the skill trees? Yes, so I am playing with a mod called Requiem. If you're familiar with Requiem, then I don't have anything that changes the skill trees beyond the basic changes made in Requiem. But if you're unfamiliar with Requiem, Requiem is an overhaul mod that changes almost everything about the game. It changes the AI, it changes the combat, it changes some of the enemies, it changes the skill trees, that's a big one. It changes basically everything. The way your health scales, the way the experience, how fast you level up in certain skills, just every aspect of the game is changed in some way. And it's all to give it more of a sort of old school RPG feel, where basically you start off incredibly weak, but as you level and level and level, you get stronger and stronger and stronger until you end up being ridiculous. And one of the ways they do that is that a lot of the perks, like your base level is much weaker, but a lot of the perks are quite strong. Are you allowing companions? Yes, I do use followers, because frankly the early game is extremely punitively hard without followers, and late game followers aren't actually that overpowered. So I also kind of like just having companions. It's fun. I like running around with people. I've got my favourite companions. It's going to be Uthgerd. It's always Uthgerd. Uthgerd's great. Promoting to Farkas once we can complete the companions questline. And then, yeah, Uthgerd saved my fucking ass. Mercurio is best early game. Remember how I said Requiem overhauls almost everything? Mercurio costs $5,000 to hire, which I don't have, and will not have for a very long time. Whereas Uthgerd is free.
Take what you need.
So we're definitely going. We're definitely going with Uthgerd.
Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay, so is it worth my while using Voice of the Emperor? No, not even close, right? Fuck it. We'll use Voice of the Emperor.
Until
Why
next
not?
time. May the gods watch over. Blades.
It's a very
helmets,
minor boost, but
pretty much anything
I'll take
to
it.
suit your needs.
I say minor. That's That's a lot. Is that 25%? I thought it was only 20%. I'll plug the iron if I need it. I'll get it later. I just don't want it weighing me down.
Thanks, Papa.
But yeah, no. In terms of followers, they're generally much harder to get. The fist fight against Uthgar is a hell of a lot harder.
The river would take a look.
But I'm gonna kind of beeline a couple of abilities that should allow me to win it at a relatively low level. Nern root, troll fat, wolf fat. I'm holding onto the garlic, force Jews, and I need the rest of this. Did I put the perk into lockpicking? I think I did. Yeah, I put it into lockpicking over speech. Cool. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, priority number 1 is heavy armor to 25, so that our stamina doesn't keep getting tanked, and so that we can buff our unarmed damage, which should let us beat Uthgar in a fist fight. Then I think my next goal is going to be Frost. I think it depends on how high my speech is. Maybe I can spend some time doing some smithing and murdering dudes around Whiterun. First, I see potions come in even more grades. They do indeed, yes. There's a lot of grades. Oh, potions heal over time as well. They no longer heal instantly. There is only one type of potion which heals instantly, which is incredibly rare. It's called Surpassing, and it heals you to full instantly. They're very rare, very valuable, and I will be attempting to hoard them as much as possible for emergency situations. Otherwise, potions heal relatively slowly over time. Fortunately, as a block character, popping a potion and then hiding behind a shield seems like a pretty decent strategy if I end up in trouble. Whereas that's not really an option for other characters, I just have to dodge, which is a lot more dubious. But yeah, so Ember Shard is the goal. That's why we're heading this way. I did sell everything, right? Yeah, 68, 118. So, Ember Shard's always interesting. The question is basically how many of these enemies I resort to using the trap to kill. It may well end up being a lot of them. So first things first, let's redo the buff. And we've got 10 minutes to complete Ember Shard before that buff wears off. Should be able to do it in 10 minutes. I can generally do it. It depends on how heavily armored the guys in Ember Shard are. Because if there's a lot of light armored dudes, we're golden. If there's a lot of heavy armored dudes, we may be in trouble and may need to do a lot of trap luring, which is, yeah, always a risk. Because if they somehow manage to sidestep those rocks, we get fucked. Okay, that looks like light armor, so that's gold. What about other guy? That looks heavier. Okay, no, let's just go melee. Oh, I need to stop using power attacks. I forget that power attacks cost an insane amount of stamina at low levels. I probably shouldn't be blocking. I should be using that opportunity to counter-attack, I think. Yeah, I've got better armor than this fucker. Nice. I can just tank. I've got enough diluted health potions to keep myself relatively healthy, but we are going to need to be a little bit careful because, as mentioned, we do not have passive... What the... I thought he was attacking me. He just charges towards me in order to turn around and run. That was bizarre. Nice. But yeah, the you don't have passive health regen in this, in Requiem. You need some way to actually recover health. Which means I can't really stand and tank hits until my restoration, until I at least invest in the basic restoration perk. And gain access to fundamental restoration spells. I'm going to come back and loot this place after I've cleared it, I think. Walk around slowly so that stamina comes back, because it's coming back pretty slow right now. That's better. That was a pretty clean fight against those guys. Didn't have to resort to the trap, which is good. Now these two, there's almost always a heavy armored guy here, which can be rough. Oftentimes they're both heavy armored, actually. I'm going to crouch. My chance of sneaking is extremely low. Yeah, that's heavy armor. That's going to be a problem. Please tell me the other guys... No, both heavy. Fuck, we may... Okay, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. That's good armor as well. Yeah, we're going to have to use the trap here. Hello. Bye-bye. Okay, fuck. Oh my god. Okay. We're burning through stamina, but we've got to. We've got to. We need to trigger this immediately. Because we're not fucking killing these guys without the trap. There we go. Come on, other dude. Come around that corner. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. Oh, here he comes. Fuck. No, run into the rocks. Run into the rocks. Oh, fuck. He went over the rocks. Okay, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Because he's in heavy armor. We've got a fucking sword. Okay, I think I'm going to need to use a stamina potion here. Yeah, he's got a mace. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, shit. I'm having to use more potions than I like, but I usually end up with a lot of potions anyway, so that's fine. He went over the fucking rocks. I think what happened there is, I think he walked, like, up on his friend's corpse. I think that's what happened, is the corpse somehow helped him walk over the rocks. Because they have to walk directly into the rocks in order to make the move to trigger the damage. Oof. Hopefully that's not going to cause problems further down the line. Did I just save? I don't know, but I'm saving again. Cool. Okay, that was still relatively clean. Have you thought of doing an alteration build where you can only get armor rating from alteration? Yeah, that's actually more overpowered than using regular armor. That's my, I haven't done one of those on stream, but that's what you do in the Archmage build. You only get AR from alteration, and it's crazy fucking strong. Nice miss. You gonna come at me or what? Nice. No, fuck! Don't run away. I don't want you alerting your friends. There we go. Stagger and die. Nice. There we go. Got him. Whew. Oh, I should have used lockpicking to open that lock. Would just have gotten me a little bit of experience. Okay, 20 lockpicks, I'll take it. Honestly, I've invested in lockpicking, so 20 lockpicks for free is pretty good. Salt, I always take. Salt, red apples, raw beef is the jackpot, but salt is really good as well, because salt's quite expensive and we need it for every single stew that exists, pretty much. I mean, hey, if you're just going to keep giving me more salt, I'll take carrots as well. I need that for beef stew. Wheat, goddamn, I don't think I've ever seen wheat in just randomly in a barrel. That's quite unusual. Okay, there's 3 dudes in here. This is usually the one where the trap is most important. We almost always end up using the trap here. We're going to take out the archer first, if possible. Ow. Motherfucker, I think it's something to do with, like, the walk cycle that he's on. He's always going back that way. I mean, with the new poisoned apple, you can be a sneaky person poisoning everyone. There's a poisoned apple? What's the poisoned apple? I mean, I only remember a poisoned apple in Oblivion. Is there a poisoned apple in Skyrim? I might be misremembering. I thought the poisoned apple was in Oblivion. You definitely, I have done poison characters before. This one isn't going to be. Stealth Archer was a poison character. But the problem with poisons in Requiem is that alchemy is incredibly tedious to level up. Like, it just takes way too long. I guess they figured that ingredients are, like, really, really common, so they made it much harder to level, which just made it really annoying. Okay, yep, good. He's fleeing. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay, that's an orc, which suggests heavy armor to me. Maybe I'm racist, but who knows. Let's just get as much damage down on this guy as we can. That is not heavy armor. Oh, that is not heavy armor. Good man.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
Yeah, keep showing me, mate. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, wow. It's rare for me to win that fight without needing to resort to the trap. That's dope.
Mercy.
Nice. I think I got lucky. This guy's... It is heavy armor, but it's crap heavy armor. The other guy was in light, and of course the archer's always in light. Can you come back here, sir? I wish to speak to you. Are you satisfied with your current car insurance payments? Okay, thank you. I always say things like that to make them think that I'm a cold caller. That way they trust me more, and then I kill them. Okay, let's go pick these locks. It's from the Rare Curios Creation Club you get for free. Oh, I mean, is the Creation Club a thing on PC? I don't know, I thought the Creation Club just wasn't a thing on PC, because, you've got the mods anyway. Armor's better than mine, but I'm not going to bother putting on heavy armor just yet. Steel Bolt, Yeah, fine, I'll take it. I mean, I'm going to be upgrading to steel as soon as I get my next, perk anyway. And since we've got a fat stack of lockpicks, and we did bother investing, we can actually open these chests, which is good. It is. Oh, it is available on PC. Okay, cool. Oh, motherfucker. You got survival mode from the Creation Club. Do I have survival mode? I don't know about that, but, as I say, I mean, I'm playing with Requiem, which disables all the difficulties anyway. Because there's only one difficulty on Requiem. Oh, fuck. Nice. I mean, I'll take it. Gold, a gem, lockpicks, all good stuff. I should figure out which gemstones can only be used with silver ingots and then sell them. Because silver, funnily enough, way harder to get a hold of than gold in this. Because there's an entire mine filled with gold veins, whereas there is no such equivalent for silver. The closest you can get, I think, is... like, there's a couple of mines which have a few veins of silver. The only one which has a lot is Sidna Mine, and that obviously is quite hard to get into and out of. If you go back to the main menu, it tells on the top left. Okay, cool, hang on, I can take a look. When you say main menu, do you mean the, oh, that's valuable. When you say main menu, do you mean this, or do you mean, like, you mean the actual opening screen? Because I'm not going to bother quitting out of the thing, not least because it gives the game another opportunity to crash for me. Although it's been pretty good, it doesn't really crash on load. Weirdly, Skyrim seems to be way more stable than New Vegas. I thought New Vegas was the actual opening screen. Okay, cool. I'll check it out if we get, like, a crash or something. As much as I got super lucky with the barrels and sacks before, getting kind of unlucky with these. Oh, fine, I'll take 2 carrots. I'm not going to need this many carrots anytime soon. My stamina's wearing off, that's kind of annoying. Hey, red apples. Okay, I'll take more red apples. I've got plenty of salt. I can make a fuck ton of apple cabbage. Like a fuck ton of apple cabbage. That's going to be good. Scale armors. We're not going to bother with scale armors. We're selling that. And then just a bunch of ingots and stuff that we don't care about. And then there's this one little bag of money up here. And then I think that's everything, right? I don't think I've missed anything in the mine. I think we're good to go. How much did they change vegetable soup? Okay, so the main one that I'm going to be using at the moment, apple cabbage stew. Restores 50 stamina magicka and restores 1 point of stamina per second for 10 minutes. So it's basically a long-term stamina buff. Apple cabbage is actually the worst. They're stronger versions, though they're much harder to make. So I stick with apple cabbage in the early game. In terms of stews, the most important one is beef stew, which boosts your health by 50 points and your carry weight by 25 for 30 minutes, which is a huge buff in the early game. I should loot some of this armor, because I just noticed I've got like a ton of spare carry weight. Why am I not just looting all these guys? I'm going to run out of stew soon enough, but I've got a third one. We can make a fuck ton more. I'm not going to run short on goddamn apple cabbage at this stage. Light armor's always worth a lot more proportionally. Oh, that's just better light armor than what I'm wearing. Yeah. There's another cabbage if I want it, but I don't think I do. Why aren't you grabbing your bolts back? Because I'm probably... I mean, I could grab the iron bolts, but, like... I don't really need them. I'm going to be upgrading to steel relatively soon anyway. There's no particular reason other than it takes the whole effort of me pushing the A button to pick it up. That's literally the only reason. And I have no intention of using iron bolts long term. Pretty much as soon as I get my next perk, I'm going to put it into smithing, and then we're going to make steel equipment. I mean, it's the most valuable thing here, proportionally. Yeah, heavy armor's always worth a hell of a lot less. Leather helmet, I'll take it. 225, yeah, fine. And then we'll head out the top here. Ooh, that's actually worthwhile. That's 10 times. Although I think most of my stuff is better than 10 times at this stage. I'll take the Alto wine and the braces, of course. Yeah, that's fine. Like I say, I think my next level up, yeah, which should be very, very soon, we're going to just invest in smithing. And then we can get ourselves some better mace. I'm going to make a steel mace because I think that's going to be my goal. Because to get frost, I'm going to want the armor penetration. I'm going to make myself steel, at the very least, steel gauntlets. Though I think my gauntlets are actually better than steel right now. Oh, no, they already are steel. Okay. And then we'll see what we can do from there. But yeah, goal number 1, make fuckload of money, train heavy armor to 25, which is probably going to require me to join the companions, because obviously Farkas is by far the most convenient heavy armor trainer. But joining the companions doesn't take long. What is my heavy armor, by the way? Because I was tanking a lot of hits, so it should have gone up a decent amount. 13. Yeah, that's pretty alright, actually, for this stage. Like I say, I mean, I'm behaving a lot more recklessly this time through than I did on my first run through, just because I still have it in my head that I'm, like, level 28, partially, even though I know I'm not. And therefore, I should be able to take... What version of Skyrim do you have? Like, Legendary Edition or Special Edition? I think I have Legendary Edition, but it doesn't make too much of a difference, because Requiem changes everything anyway, so...
Learn. Take what you need, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Buy my crapter, or as much of it as you can afford. 97, that's worth quite a bit, so we'll hold on to that. Same with the... Should we hold on to the Moonstone? Nah, fuck it. But we've got a level up, which means... okay, so... First things first. Do I want to preserve this level up so that I can train heavy armor? I think the answer is yes. I think I want to preserve this level, so we should be good for now. How much... Hang on. I have 8 and 8, that's perfect, and 12 salt. I kind of don't want to waste all my salt on apple cabbage. But, nah, by the time we run out of salt, salt's going to be cheap enough that we don't need to worry about the price.
Welcome.
Realistically speaking.
Want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. We got room, drink for the thirsty,
Bottled water.
food for the hungry.
Nice.
All right then.
Yeah, we'll make it 8, because that way we just basically don't need to care about stamina for a very long time.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Ah, you're a cheeky scamp, aren't you, Frodnar, you prick. Okay. Do I have anything to sell to... These are all quite valuable. I probably want to save these to sell them. Oh, I don't know why I've got that. Oh, yeah, because I picked it up tonight. Dump it in this barrel. Creation Club is only on Special Edition, I think. Okay, in which case I probably don't have it. But as I say, I mean, in terms of Creation Club, I just use the Nexus. I'll just download mods from there.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh?
Oh, I was gonna...
Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to
What?
Solitude from here.
What?
I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from... From there you can take a carriage.
Why did
to
I just saw the C in carrot and thought that was cabbages. I don't know why the fuck I did. Okay, in which case I'm not making 8 then, I'm making 4, because that's how many 3 cabbages there are available. Oh, you motherfuckers. I hate the fact that they do that. They just randomly lock up their house. And if I go in, it is classed as trespassing, which is very annoying. I've taken the 6 free cabbages that someone has just conveniently left out on the... presumably what is considered to be the cabbage cart out in the middle of the street. Because no one seems to own those cabbages. No one gives a shit. You can just take them. They're just free cabbages. For anyone who's hungry and really likes cabbage, I guess. Alrighty. Let's go. Time for the long trek down to Whiterun. Creation Club stuff doesn't disable achievements. Oh, sure. But, I mean, I also don't really care about achievements. I think... Did I 100% achievement Skyrim on Xbox? I think I did. Way, way, way back in the day. I definitely 100%ed Oblivion. I don't remember if I 100%ed Skyrim, so... In terms of achievements, yeah, I don't mind achievements. Because the mods and Nexus just provide so much more variety than the official ones in the Creation Club. So I'm basically guaranteed to be playing with like texture overhauls and stuff from the Nexus anyway. So I might as well go the whole hog. Heyo lads. Have you heard of Mr. Crossbow Bolt to Face? No, fuck. No! No! Okay, it's fine. I'm heavy armor. I can just sort of ignore these guys. If I was light armored, they would be a hell of a lot more dangerous. That's free leather. I am planning on doing some smithing soon. I'm just gonna come over here and kill some mud crabs. Hello. 1, a 2, a 3. I was gonna say it's good training, but it's not really. It's sort of mediocre training. Hello. How are you? Boom. Got him. Fucking nailed it. That is a bear. That is a fucking bear on the other side of that river. Yeah, you guys have fun. I'm not getting involved in that. I could kill a bear, but I don't have enough bolts. Oh, yeah, I was taking the pelts as well. I might come back here if I really need leather and just shoot the shit out of that bear, but I don't think I'm probably not going to be bother. Not going to bother. Yes, that's English. Sometimes I forget English. Okay, I do have a perk awaiting, which is, I think, almost certainly going to go into smithing, but, yeah, I'm going to want to do some heavy armor training first. So, first things first, we're going to head straight down to Kodlak, have a quick word with him, and then hit Vilkas a couple of times with my sword. Do you move faster with your weapons sheathed? I don't remember if that's a thing in Skyrim. I know it is in Fallout. It feels like I'm moving faster, but that might just be, I don't know, placebo. They're having fun. Fighting a giant. I'm definitely not going to get involved. It's always interesting to see how the giant stun locks them. Look at that. This is why you don't fucking fight giants, right? Because it just does this. It just does this. Do you like getting stun locked? Well, then fight a giant in melee. Oh my god. Fighting a giant from range is fine, but they're having fun. Oh, look at them go. It's adorable. Let's ignore the fuck out of them and make our way back into Whiterun. Back into Whiterun? Make our way into Whiterun. I've not been here before. Ooh. Khajiit Caravan. I'm not going to sell anything to them because they drive harder bargains than everywhere else. I'm going to need... Okay, so baseline perks that I really need are Resto, Speech, and Smithing. Plus I need the 2 heavy armor perks to allow me to, like... to beat Uthgar in the fight as well as to just not tank my stamina when I'm sprinting. So that's a lot of perks. I think I'm gonna delay the restoration perk. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Hey,
Halt. City's closed with... Fine.
That's just free speech
Keeping an eye
experience.
on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Adriana's here.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Lorland Rain?
Okay, so, as I say, I think we're just straight up beelining Farkas here. Join the companions, speak with Kodlak, blah-de-blah-de-blah. And we're coming up near enough on time to, time for a tea break, I think, relatively soon.
Is those two at it again?
So fight something.
Get him! Kill him!
He's giving you openings.
Oh, okay.
but I still hear the call of the blood.
A stranger.
Oh.
Would you?
Oh yeah, that's the sex thing. I'm camaraderie. Okay, cool. That's long fucking speech.
Master,
Okay,
you're not truly considering.
while they have a
accepting
little chat,
her.
I am nobody's
I'm going to
master,
pop off
Lucas.
and
Last I
make
checked,
myself a cup of tea.
you had some
Hopefully
empty
they don't
beds
get
in your
too
vessel
bored and
for
then
those
kick
with
me
a
out
fire
or
burning in their
whatever.
hearts.
Because he's going to talk to me soon.
But
I don't know what
perhaps this
happens.
isn't the time.
If I don't answer,
I've
that,
never
we'll
even
find out.
heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference.